And this is one of the conversations that
Harbor?
a lot of people were talking about when Harbor came out. If he's gonna be played, it's probably gonna be as a second controller, and that's crazy to think for FaZe because when you're thinking double controller, you're thinking a lot of a slower pace.
Who's gonna get canceled?
Team that
for
is
fucking
the
what?
Opposite. So I'm excited to see how this is gonna.
We're telling you to get into the gym if you're unhealthy.
Both of the pistol rounds for that map number 1. Is this?
I gotta lead by example. That's the only thing I could really say that I'm not.
Well, it looks
doing,
like
but like I'm trying out here, bro.
Barrier orb unfortunately only allows for one avenue of approach as you pass 410 as Poise goes atop the 410 box, tries to find some pop shots, and unfortunately they don't land the way that he was hoping. And we have 10 alive, Dryad, and the spike is planted.
It's gonna be pretty much.
Not trying to make anyone feel bad, to be clear. Just saying that your health is important. Go for a 10-minute walk. It'll change your life. All right, focus on the game. Enough.
Back in time, obviously good for 2. It seems like G2 they're in control for this one on Icebox. Rossi, Superman.
I told you guys G2 win this map.
Rossi just hoping and praying that he could get a spam on the diffuser, but Dapper runs him down. And so we didn't get, you know...
Wait, did I win the last challenge?
The deepest taste of our Harbor here in the pistol round, but what we do know, Dryad, is G2 is 100% on pistols here.
I got G2 winning this map.
So it bodes well.
I got G2 winning this map. 13-10.
Right? Oh, you're 100% on pistol rounds, great, but can you close out the maps? Can you actually keep up with the score? Because FaZe is once again going for the stinger, and I talked about
I can't believe they actually have a Harbor.
And Fracture was working out because it was composition that was allowing them to play up close. Can they do it, especially if they're gonna end up?
That's like a weird flex, no?
Spike planted means
GMD's in the chat. Oh hell nah.
Full of stingers. 5 players on this side of the map as well, out towards A. So a heavy lean for FaZe. Deathball strategy.
Oh hell nah.
Accuracy by volume is.
GMD shows up to the chat once a day just to mark his attendance in hopes of his VIP coming to fruition. He actually just checks in. He's like, "Yo, what's up, Tarik? Hope you're having a good day, bro." Every day he just checks in. Guy's working for his VIP status.
You're gonna wait for a little bit longer. Of FaZe, they really like to play this second part of the round, those 45 seconds. That's when they
Look, he put a winky face.
They don't even have to wait.
Guy's flirting with me.
That opening.
Guy's actually flirting with me in public. He's in a relationship.
Rossi gonna try and get the spike planted once more. No util to deny here. Good shots again from Oxy.
All right, focus up on the game. Hold on, people. Is that a force from FaZe? Yeah, it was.
I mean, not a round 1 because you're forced into this one, but you're getting some extra credits. Snake bites go out. Poised. Looks to reposition,
oh my
and he gets caught on his way out. Rossi stuck on the site. Superman has the high ground.
Wait, Rossi? Let him cook.
Still undetected, but unfortunately surrounded. Eventually will pop out, and Whack-A-Mole is there. Shazam takes down his counterpart. Oxy has one hell of a round, and now he's 1 tip away from having that showstopper as we work our way into round 3.
Yeah, a really good start now for G2. 2 rounds that they're able to capitalize with.
Who let him cook?
3 of those weapons too, and making sure that FaZe is not.
So they did Stinger half last rounds, right?
They're doing it again.
And they're doing Stinger half again, and they get a full buy next.
You know the damage is just.
You basically have a decent chance of winning every round.
Right? It forced some really uncomfortable post-point positionings for FaZe because they couldn't play so far back. They were playing a little bit close, and
I see what you're saying, Duker. I got you. I thought you were saying like 5 half reps or some shit.
One needed for that showstopper, and if it ends up on the A side, you have.
When's the next land? Symphony's in the chat. Shush! The next land is in Brazil. It's called Lock-In. It starts. When the fuck does it start, chat? February? I'm gonna throw a number out there. 10. 13. Done.
For some more.
But it doesn't have an audience until the playoffs, I'm guessing. It starts February 13, but it's like 3 weeks long. I think it ends like March 4th or some shit.
One snake bite, and Superman is only going to have that to play with. So, like you said, the post plant, it doesn't feel good for FaZe when they have the stingers here, but they've made their way up successfully inside the tube, getting into kitchen, however, and that'll be spotted.
Symphony, I got a +1. You coming or not?
Benefits here for this Killjoy. And also being to play so far back, making sure that the KO is not going to stop that utility from coming through. And playing down as well, Dapper takes on Superman.
Boy's going to get one back, though.
Audience for every match because it's single elim? I don't think so. I would assume the audience is at playoffs. It would be crazy if it was audience the whole thing. I'm not sure though. No Megalo. He's like, hell nah.
The players through Snowman, no way. Baby Bay just walks.
Wait, they're actually pulling it off. 1v2. There's a good chance though.
And he can do it though.
Baby Bay's 1 HP and he's got a timing.
And that Viper util was decayed for just a second. Baby Bay. A really rough spot in terms of
he's going up. This play of going up is huge. Oh, they know where he is now. Damn, they actually got away with this buy.
Some way, somehow, FaZe do it, Dryad. And that almost worked out, right? That 1v2 could have been with, but just shooting, revealing that position made it a lot easier for Baby Bay to know exactly where the last player was located.
13-10. I said 13-10. I said 13-10.
The slow style from FaZe, and I think it's going to continue to be this way. This time around, going for the mid control early on, and trying to build up from that. G2 is not going to have the same thing, but for the first time in early.
Check the harbor wall. Look at that tech right there.
There's only a Viper there.
Look at that tech. They block off the left side.
Whippy holding it down. Owl drone.
I don't know what. I mean, I guess it like blocked them off a little bit.
Confirming anybody out towards.
Yo, I feel like is it just like way harder to op in this meta?
It doesn't have the recon bolt.
So or nah.
Have to put a body there if they want to try and.
And if it is, why?
Confirm the information. Lockdown available. Look at this. Going up top.
Viper, what are you gonna do?
Just about everything. Whippy will be able to sneak away towards danger.
He's like, fuck that noise. I'm out.
Just yet as the toxic screen goes up, they'll back all the way off the site. And now should be.
Oh, look at the harbor bubble as well.
No Sage, but the Cove is
oh my god.
Some of that fire. No way. Spam through though. Penny gonna die all the way out towards Snowman.
In using that,
no Jet chamber, Jet's the only op agent. Well, we've been seeing people op on Sentinels, but
in the corner though, but this is gonna be so risky. Noxty just absolutely on fire with the paint shells.
Yeah, I guess there is no Jet in play.
Noxy really.
Also, point out, it's probably been mentioned, but FaZe don't have an actual duelist. Oh my god, the trades. Am I good? I think so. I think it is. Oh my god, that's big. Damn.
And to me, this map is gonna be the same as we saw for the map number 1, where you might be seeing FaZe take the advantage towards the end, but it gets so close.
Did you know whoever wins Sao Paulo gets an extra slot in Masters this year? Yes, the region that wins gets an extra slot. I did see that.
Right, that Viper playing towards that B side, sometimes having to back up, and again using
whichever team wins gets an extra slot for their region.
It is what is going to continue to enable.
Kind of a cool, yeah, it's kind of cool incentive.
So it really gets a lot more difficult the more it goes on. Now having a lockdown for G2 on this defense.
All right, check the wall again. It's walled off in front of the orb, so now they can scale a belt freely as well.
Goes out and covers so much that the players could walk up deep onto belt and be tucked away into that corner. Obviously, so like, we have that wherewithal to know.
Oxy's kind of aware of it, but they could be in the corner of belt. They could be where Dicey's at.
But Baby Bay was flirting with that idea. Dicey just postured up, and this is a position where you have the Viper.
They're just defaulting the Viper wall B. Yeah.
Hit that site, you can just leave Dicey here. He can be that deposit.
So is he gonna drone B, and then they're gonna kind of fake it? It's pulling Sova, kind of.
And it's gonna be another one of those rounds that Alba would drone.
And they're starting to push A. So this.
Site.
Oh, the wall.
Oh,
the wall.
The only time that we saw it was that
wall is actually nice. That wall is actually nice.
Right behind yellow.
But I also feel like it's a little bit misleading if they do the shroud where they like group up together and break it at the same time.
Early advantage, especially when they lost that fracture.
Ox is coming back potentially. Nope.
The FaZe is gonna end up going for this A.
Yeah, they're just like, all right, they're just like popping off the wall. They said fuck the wall. They went over. My god. Oh no, he's alone. He is full alone. He's getting the fuck out of there. Oh wait, you didn't know he was exposed.
find the kill onto Poise, and Dapper also has the lockdown available here for the retake, but his teammates are starting to die behind him. Can they keep the lockdown protected?
Oh, check the wall, bro. Check the wall, bro.
Sight lines and look at the wrap as shots go through.
Oh, the ult's down as well. Oh my god. Harbor ads?
Dances on the ropes, the tightrope walker, and FaZe will find a lead.
We gotta make it. We gotta try to make it so that it's only during halftime.
Rossi on this map. It was really interesting to watch when he was playing for the Nation.
You guys just missed the craziest shit. Everyone pog. If you could hear me, pog. This is making it worse for the people that got ads.
Early advantage. One thing that I'm questioning though was that lockdown. The time for this lockdown was just a little bit odd for G2. Nothing could be done. He got shot down almost immediately. And it was in such an open position too, so FaZe are gonna take the advantage here.
Yeah, G2 just trying to get something back there, but like you said, a lockdown, a position compromised. Baby Bay was able to make quick work of it. It's Cascade once more. This will allow Baby Bay, maybe getting spotted there as he tried to creep up towards Belt. There's a lot more behind it this time though, right? Baby Bay, Dicey, they're working their way up. The drone just behind it. Boy's gonna hop across and once more take that top 410 position, but he's gonna get spammed out. That Stinger finally getting the kills.
This guy said I'd be so pissed if I weren't a sub. That was so sick. Oh god, you're selling it too hard. You're selling it too hard, bro.
They haven't quite committed here.
And it's the same attempt
of an execute I just missed everything.
Early on, going for the out drone, going for the fragment as well for that left side. If the wall
FaZe are looking fucking good though.
But now gets slowed down early on with the Sage.
Considering they've had a week of practice,
from Oxy, and Oxy, he's
kind of
been
wild.
performing here to a high level. You don't want to contest that early on, so FaZe are gonna have to adapt. And this is not something that we haven't seen before. We didn't see it on Fracture. And this is when things can get risky for this team, when they have to adapt, when they have to change their initial plan because of what G2 is bringing to them.
Oh, this is cool. Planting the orb.
Yeah, a recon bolt that landed inside kitchen. It allowed Super to sneak all the way up
taking
and collect this kill.
The flanks are coming in.
With, however, Oxy, the player you mentioned,
he's alone. 10 seconds. Wait, they're gonna lose.
You gotta get something done, and Rossi's gotta be the guy to the spike in tow.
Wait, I thought FaZe had that round actually.
To stand, and it's an eBay thrifty for G2 to tie us up.
Superman had a timing there for 1 second, playing all the way back.
Why do these teams always have a week of practice?
And for the last second,
I feel like that's true.
Things get risky. FaZe,
but I don't know.
Their composition here.
I don't know. FaZe like
more often than not.
I feel like FaZe just like put this together team last second or something. I guess I'm not sure because they had so much time, right, to put together their team. And they obviously picked up Rossi just recently because he was playing for the Nation. But I'm wondering, like, were they waiting to see what happened in the qualifiers to decide which player they would go for? But I also feel like they could have gone for whoever they wanted because they have a spot in challengers and every player would have wanted to be on their team because they're already a step ahead. So I'm just curious how it took so long to form a roster.
Experimenting with the new things, though. This is
wasn't Poised injured? Oh yeah, you're right. That's true. That's actually true. That's a good point. Obviously, there's some reasoning here. That's probably a big part of it. We did see
yeah, and this is,
it was Poised, right? The twit longer.
I think we've seen it in the past, right? I think just internationally, I believe it was PRX that was, playing the
where he was going through some stuff off an injury.
It's foreign to North America.
You can read more about it on his Twitter, so that could be a factor. But that's like that's just him opening up about it, though, right? That wasn't like something that just happened. I think it was him just opening up. So I'm not sure what it is, but yeah, they've only been practicing for like a week.
Such a long cooldown on that high tide.
Yeah, the injury was a long time ago. That's true. So
yeah, because you mentioned
not sure.
And I want to give shouts to Penny.
Maybe they made like a last minute change.
That barrier orb, like sneaking up to the alt orb on A, putting the wall down at 55 seconds. And now you have to wait for FaZe until, what, a 30-second sight hit? It gets really awkward, and the time crunch becomes a huge issue. But we come out of the timeout. The buy, it's not the best for FaZe, but they bought together as a team, so we'll see what they can do as a team.
Right here.
How do you get an injury gaming? It wasn't from gaming.
And what you mentioned,
I don't want to say it just in case I get the specifics wrong, so if you want to read about it, check his Twitter.
And also for G2, expecting the slow push to come through, expecting the last 30 seconds to be the moment where FaZe tries to do something new.
I mean, you could also get like
It's
carpal tunnel from
Dapper
gaming and
who's
shit like
doing
that, but it's not
something different.
that.
Watching underneath tube, planted his util inside kitchen.
Oh, clean kill. The recon.
Dapper's making sure that this is their round. FaZe took the time out
42.
want to take round 7.
This wall's kind of nice, low key as well.
Since been dealt with, Nanoswarm just on the other side is going to force the FaZe players deeper into the defender-sided spawn.
They're just going for kills.
Dicey take position out towards Snowman. Rossi still here on the site, and Dapper still having a heyday. Healthy as can be as Penny closes us out. It's a round win for G2, but most importantly, they're back in the lead.
There's also a Viper's pit towards that A side, so going for that attempt was just not going to work out, right? Especially with the kind of execute that we've seen from FaZe every single time they go for that attempt early on. With the
Is Baby Bay trolling Baby J, or are they the same person?
So it gets so much more difficult when you
say what?
Have that information early on. You cannot bait as much utility as you'd like to from G2. And again, it's rough here, but FaZe now with the Viper's pit off their own, maybe trying to get a more of a forward position.
All right, we have an op in play. Oxy.
This first part of the round, it's all been 45 seconds when you see them that last round hitting kitchen.
So continuing to default the B wall. Check that harbor wall.
And that's where you use the harbor utility.
I feel like no one saw that wall, so they're not even concerned about it. Like, look at the map. They just formed a nice little
right?
V.
Because you also have the poison orb there. So what did that high tide actually?
Not much. I don't think anyone saw it.
For FaZe, it cut off a little bit of tube, I guess.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, they lean towards
I think it was just meant to be like some sort of fake
Rossi
for a lurk.
Quite a part of the equation just yet. Jump peek there. Should have spotted the op. The Nanoswarm.
So let's see if Oxy can catch someone.
Backside. And with 45 seconds left, it does seem that this is going to be the commit.
Poise
is dancing with death. Op shot misses.
Viper ults in.
Will back away. The Viper's pit, it does allow them to.
Yo, you have bomb, baby.
Seemingly to be the one that
it's in default, bro.
Hunter's Fury just behind though.
What?
As the spike gets planted, Dicey falls.
Oh my god, 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 stop.
They got the spike planted. The Viper just walked right into Penny. Unfortunately, that pit will fall just
hindsight, but I feel like that was kind of troll for him to do with low HP, but fuck it, we ball.
Fight your way back into this one if you're FaZe, because the wall is up for 10 and poised. With a stinger, with sheriffs, whatever it may be, this fight won't be won as G2 will find a fit.
Just really struggling to get that side positioning, that post plan that they want to for FaZe, right? It's G2. Only 1 second where we saw Oxy going back and being suppressed. Couldn't do too much, but immediately coming back in with an operator as well, knowing they're going into a Viper spit and still able to capitalize from it so well. Just that aggression that we're now seeing from G2, it is giving them so much more to work with. Even ultimate to work with. Look at this. FaZe could get any of the 3 from either Rossi, Poise, or Dicey. I love to see a lockdown coming through here, knowing that Dapper is going to have his own.
See where Oxy's zobbing. Zobbing B now. They're doing A control with the same wall to block off the orb.
I was going to mention that Shazam was going to be faster to the Hunter's Fury than Poised was to the lockdown, but
there are some small gaps there, low key.
For good reason. It was a round 1, but I think that when we see Poise finally pick up that ult orb and get that lockdown, that could be the thing that turns the tides for FaZe to get back into this win column. For now, though, it's all G2.
What's good, Tarik? Haven't watched it in a month. Hope you've been well, bro. I appreciate you, dog.
It's gonna work a little bit different, though. Now it's only the Aldrin coming
grabbing the orb for
before, no, that early use of utility that doesn't leave
Rossi. Okay, updated late.
Leaves FaZe, but
this is old now.
To use for this post plan, though, that's the problem, right? Because they don't invest enough, they can't really go in.
So this is meant to be a fake or what?
Maybe they get stacked as well, and they just out of that have to back up for a couple more seconds.
Oh, the spot could be big.
Hey, Dryad, help my peanut brain.
Help my peanut brain understand this.
Dying out towards A. Outside of the site hit actually going that way.
Wait, how the fuck has he done that?
Never mind. I'm gonna ask this question here in a second because once more FaZe have crept their way up.
KJ ults in. They're gonna go back to B.
Early lockdown, but you only have 30 seconds.
Oh my god!
Nope, it was only momentarily.
That was also his orb.
Return on investment.
Oh.
From the
ooh, look at this fucking harbor wall.
Their way back towards B with 18 seconds on the clock. Somebody's got
damn Penny.
Pull the trigger, and it's Penny, the one to hold down Mouse 1. Leave Dicey all on his lonesome. A pip away from the reckoning, but he doesn't want to do it through death because he only has 550 credits. As this one
That was tough.
Time subsides. G2 find their 6th and Dryad. I'm gonna go back to it here.
Yeah, he didn't even drop his orb to get the kill on the res.
Success hitting B.
Right? He just spammed straight up through the smoke.
Are they afraid of the op that much?
Yeah, I mean, it just feels like there were some like 3 different ideas going on at the same time, right? Because Dicey was also in a forward position towards that A side, but at that
D2 were in
point,
good
he was
spots
the
for
only
that.
one there and had to back up to be with the rest of the team, had to invest that wall as well. And at that point, everybody was down. G2 was pushing forward. Penny once again capitalizing as he has been doing throughout this map, and just everybody going for a different plan.
Half by a stinger, A rush.
Revealing area.
I don't know what just changed, but like 3 of them just rotated to
At the
A.
very least, at the start of the round, FaZe will lean once more back out towards A. This is a dance that we have seen since basically the inception.
Oh,
Icebox. Hunter
wow.
looking to clear out some angles.
Got one.
Very
That's
forward
big.
lockdown. This is going to force the defenders off the site, but maybe it'll push them forward.
Oh my God, Penny, you are crazy for that. I love it.
Penny will be answered for.
I guess he had to push.
Nobody else now
Couldn't
can
get
fight
out.
for that lockdown. Nobody detained, however. The defenders not on the site to stop.
Wait, they have fucking... Oh my God, they have 3 lineups for this spike here.
This is going to be
KJ Molly, Viper Molly,
before, right?
Sova Shocks.
Playing some of them really close.
He's got ults.
He's gonna create all of that space.
What?
And it's all about the delay that you're able to create here.
What
Getting
the
one as well.
fuck?
Good opportunity though. G2
What the
once again
fuck?
finding a way to enter back. Superman
The stream's
on
lagging.
1v2.
Game's overheating.
If he's low here, but the time running out,
Still winnable.
G2 should be able to make it happen.
Okay.
Yeah, Oxy's gonna push forward.
What
No
the
fear here.
fuck just happened?
And I mean,
Wasn't he stunned on
a lot
that
of
second
chaos
kill?
in that round, but negative comms. That Oxy was doing Oxy things. There were
Our ult
zero
is so good,
comms.
Kappa.
Oxy was blast packing his way in. Just
I don't think it's that bad,
410 with the
actually,
rocket.
but
Wasn't
it's not
dead yet.
so
And
good.
I think it was Poised. Poised was running away with the round, finding
I think
two
with
kills
like,
that he had no
I think the
business
harbor
finding with
ults,
the
especially
stinger.
when you
And
combo it with
Oxy's
util,
there to stop that
makes the
reign of
people
terror.
inside
This
so
was-
uncomfortable.
and this is heartbreaking.
Like imagine you're harbor ulting with the
Oxy just
Sova
goes
ult at the same time, and there's like
unquestioned
darts
after
flying in
that
and
rocket kill.
shit.
And because
Like
of it,
there-
Oxy
there's a
was
lot
the
of shit
one
to
who
handle at
steals
once.
momentum away from Poised and takes the round.
And after that, you're just lacking so much, right? Because you don't have that hunter.
Yeah, alone is kind of trash. I agree.
In that late round phase,
It's pretty easy to dodge
accountability
generally.
that we saw from them early on, and it just looks rough. To be honest, G2.
All right, let's see if Oxy can get an op pick here.
Really having that the
I don't
game
think he's
plan
gotten
that goes
it.
from beginning
Oh,
to
that's
end
big.
for
Viper
this
wall
route to
down.
work
That's
out.
actually a perfect kill to
Oxy's
have.
just here by himself, and the operator's not gonna get stopped anytime
Wow, well
Oh,
done.
and they're just gonna try and challenge it.
Cross,
Their
they know?
bodies on the
They know,
line.
they know.
FaZe will be punished for it. Last
The
round,
frenzy.
Stingers,
Yo, yo, chill,
sticks and
chill, bro.
stones. They had some
Okay, my
slingshots,
bad.
and they
Heat
almost
up,
made it
King.
work this time.
My bad.
They put rifles in their hands.
Guy's crazy.
I mean, Oxy's cutting him down with the frenzy.
yet.
He's got a
Everything,
pocket
basically.
stinger, basically,
We've seen,
with the
we've seen
frenzy.
the kills
He has
coming
a
with the
one-shot op
showstopper, with
and a
the
pocket
pin shells,
stinger.
With the operator, the frenzy. Just
You want a pocket stinger or a pocket judge? Choice is yours.
So well together, especially because most of the hits that we've seen from FaZe end up on that A site. And G2, they're ready for it. Every single time that utility's helping out so much to create that delay that we've
30
seen
seconds left.
where FaZe only has 10 seconds remaining, can do anything, cannot get that spike planted, cannot get comfortable ever. There's gonna be one more time here. G2, they get to 8.
And G2 to 8.
I'll go to the gym
Credits
today,
are
half
almost the
reps
best
only.
for FaZe,
Nice.
But they do have that full loss bonus, and we'll see what they muster up.
He's messed up with the no
Poised,
duelist
again,
comp.
Has a lockdown. We just saw
Yeah.
it a few rounds ago.
I mean,
He's got another one. I thought that would be win condition.
Definitely an
Unfortunately,
unorthodox comp that they're trying
was
out.
Not, but we'll see if
And this is also their map pick, so I would also imagine that FaZe, or not FaZe, G2 have not played versus this comp before.
Operators.
So they are kind of just
no.
figuring out as they go. It's a guess, but
Just,
I doubt many
Yeah.
teams run this comp
they
in
really need to
scrims
win
or
for that
have.
no command, but
And I also doubt
still
G2
not
scrims
gonna
versus
do too
FaZe.
much against G2. It just FaZe really struggling to get this side control.
It's easy to say we don't like it because they're losing, but
Yeah, I
we
do
have
think
seen
that
some
the majority of their success came
some
from
different
hitting
things
this
come
B
out of them
site.
with the
We
harbor.
get another lockdown. This is, I believe, third on the half for Poised. And it'll force everybody off. No way to deal with
He's
that.
throwing
one,
early molly?
unfortunately. Shazam still with the operator in hand. Meanwhile, Oxy has since swapped.
Oh my god, bro. Oh my god. Planting the spike on B, Icebox, is the worst job ever.
The kill. Assist there, courtesy of Dapper. High Tide to try and slow things down. And that one just going to be tossed on out, but it doesn't cut off the high sight lines there. Oxy still
even if you're Sage, dude,
utility,
just get fucked.
Now that cascade will help cut off some of those sight lines. Baby Bay falls.
Wait.
I'm not sure how.
Did Baby Bay take himself out to get res for more HP?
Forward, the wall is up and the
What's
bodies
happening?
Are starting to drop, and they can just stick to
The bodies hit the floor?
It doesn't
Baby Bay
matter.
versus 4?
This one's over. G2 will find their 9th. Baby Bay will try and frag out.
Fuck it. We're scratching this comp, team. That's literally the comms on FaZe right now. Fuck it. We are scratching this comp.
Counter lineups or something.
Maybe not, though.
What happened?
Unlucky, or we're scratching it.
Garage or something.
Yeah, it was pretty far back as well. And he gets res. They were in a safe position too. Just a couple questioning things
Give it a second. We'll see what happens on defense.
Once again, they struggle.
You guys think the FaZe comp is more defense sided?
Till the end of this first half. To me, it just seems like
I would say it's more attack sided, but
is a style here. There's not really fitting what they want to do, right? It really clashes with the different ideas that they seem to have for this A site, this very specific A site hit, and even that B hit where, you know, we saw Rossi planting the spike. We knew there was no way he was gonna get out alive.
he said, "I'm hoping it's defense sided."
And now G2, the team ahead 6 rounds at the half. Also 100% on their pistol rounds. Have an opportunity to keep that perfect pistol score line and find double digits, which ultimately kind of puts that final nail in the coffin for FaZe. We'll see if that's the case.
So they're gonna fake B and then contact A. Let's see how many they pull with this fake.
3 players out towards A, 2 players
Grabbing orb. That's probably getting comms.
You see the duelists on this side of the map.
Barber's already leaning. Drone's coming in. KO's leading too. Now they're gonna start to walk A. Any second now. KO
Boys will be the only one spotted.
reads the fishy business. Nope, never mind. He's doing a lineup. He's doing a lineup for B.
And I like this idea, right, for a G2.
Daggers coming in,
So
scans.
far have involved a lot of
Where's the dagger? Nobody.
Involved.
They're going A. Rotate A. Run A.
The players towards the B side.
Too late. They already have A.
Then
We
they go
lost.
back for
What's
that
next map?
rotation. They have that A side all for them to get that spike planted, play this post, and this
Oh
should
my
work
God,
out
cover
so
me,
much better
motherfuckers.
for them than
I ain't planting there.
for FaZe.
Yeah, plant stalled
Wait,
for just
what's
a
going
moment.
on?
Flash and recon bolt gonna be used to try and keep the
Yeah, they're
defense
just
at bay.
worried about
Maybe the only
danger.
one
He planted safe, so
any semblance
the life of a
high
planner.
for now.
Planner's dead again.
Even the odd Shazam, a beautiful flick.
does that Molly
Take
get it?
down the robot. He'll
Doesn't
head back
matter.
to the factory as Shazam does it again.
It
Dapper.
kind of
But he
does.
gets a kill off the side
really.
with the nano swarm. And there's just so much toss this way. Dicey not good enough in the 1v4 here in the pistol. And G2, 3 rounds.
Where are all the
away
G2
from
haters
pushing
at?
us
You guys are
to
awfully
even.
quiet.
This is a different G2 than what we saw in Fracture.
Absolutely. I mean, it just looks so much better, so much more coordinated, and the plans as well. It was just a lot of things that were lacking for FaZe to be able to get that composition to work.
He
out
said because
on the
G2 is
attacking
winning
side.
Pogo.
Now it doesn't work on that pistol round, and they're gonna go for that commitment again with the frenzies at hand.
Bulldog light?
I mean,
Interesting.
at this point, you can
Whippy can
already
afford
tell
armor,
it's
too.
just not working out.
Right?
The high ties that we saw for FaZe were just to make that rotation towards mid. So everything was so readable for G2.
He can afford armor, I'm pretty sure, but he's still Bulldog light.
FaZe, in true FaZe fashion, gonna force up the Stinger. Supa doesn't want to give that up just yet, holding his cards close to his chest, so he takes down the Boombot
Maybe armor from last rounds?
with just the classic.
True, could be.
You have to assume. If you're G2, you have to assume that
Good
there
call.
are Stingers in the hands of these players. And if you lose this round in your FaZe, there's gonna be Stingers in your hands for the rest of the game.
Yeah.
So I think FaZe win factor is stealing this round.
It's
gonna be tough, though.
Really a lot of big chances, big opportunities here to make mistakes anymore from FaZe. Just playing for contact
I'll do the
here.
damage. Did, wow.
Doesn't take any
That was a
damage.
chunky one.
Superman just a little bit.
I'm
That
pretty sure he
shield
has
gets
light,
broken.
too. Oh!
Oh my goodness, okay. They
I like the
went behind
attempt.
Poison orb.
Hard to pull off.
Unfortunately, they're only good
I like
for
the
one.
attempt.
Surprise play. Well, it worked onto Penny, so they won't have the wall here, but other than that, Maybe biting off a bit more than they could chew.
It's a big
Nice
pickup.
looking for the
Oh!
5 out towards B long, pushing through though. Rossi and
12
Baby
seconds.
trying to bring matters into their own hands.
Pushing him.
Until available shock darts out and a swarm grenade will force
He's not
him all the
planning.
way to the left, but the kills are still being traded. Dapper.
Wait.
Crazy.
Does he know he's flying?
Swarm. He
doesn't know. 8 bullets. Oh my god, they are phasing up. They have a chance.
The turret didn't
I got
matter.
scrappy.
The Phantom has been found, and FaZe will take the round.
It seems like that shouldn't have worked out, right? For a second, things really slow down. The time is running out, and you see Baby running in, trying to make things even. He does, and is able to get that round for FaZe. So
FaZe up, stocks down. What the fuck?
Second round is taken away from G2, thanks to those weapons that can be so dangerous. And G2 is gonna fight back. Is gonna do exactly the same. So a lot of back and forth, requiring that close contact and potentially the slow hit to come from G2. Though they have I mean, the utility that they have to work with to enter this A side is so much better than what we saw from FaZe.
What gun is he got here? Bulldog? Kind of fuck with that angle.
FaZe still have to keep it going though. And they're staring down the most unpredictable round here on the game. Full stingers once more. Round 15 could really go either way. Oxy gonna get tagged by the drone. Nano Swarm try and buy some time. Lockdown already available for Dapper, and that's gonna force everybody off the side. But I don't know if Baby Bay is gonna make it. No shot in the back.
Damn.
Penny happy to take down Baby Bay
What a
early
pickup.
in this round with everybody off the side.
They're gonna play back or up? Let's
There's only
see.
4 alive here for FaZe to retake.
Sage
This
alone.
is what Penny has been doing over and over again, right? Catching this out of FaZe
They're walking
off
out.
guard in situations like
Penny's
this one,
spot
where
is
they're trying
low-key
to
goated.
escape,
They're not breaking the
you're
wall.
not watching your back, and that's when
Never
you
mind.
strike and take you
Jinxed.
down. So FaZe trying to fight back. It's a 3v4. G2, they would like to get away with this.
Wow, what an angle.
Superman.
Oh,
I think they just
fuck.
might. I think they just might. Dicey.
Yeah.
Oh, Asuna?
This time though, it's not a 1v1. It's
Oh,
1v4. One falls. Next
nice
one
try.
up is gonna be Shazam, and he'll hit this one out of the park. G2 will secure their 11.
11-4. Good half to my CSGO
Man,
frogs.
I'm already tired of the stinger. I don't know about you.
Yeah. I mean, I never liked it in the first place. You know, when we see from FaZe and they're playing that neon comp and they're playing that fast play style, it looks great, right? But when it's
Zonics Law, true.
rounds like this one, then it gets a lot rougher because you're understanding what's making the difference here for G2.
What the fuck?
And to see and to get to 11 FaZe,
The
the
fuck
only
was
rifle
that?
that they had was in the hands of Dicey. And it was the last one there.
Oh,
got shot
that's
down.
raps,
It's just
that's raps.
Over and over again that we're going to continue to see this.
Where's the Roomba going?
And we've kind of seen a lack of aggression from FaZe here on the defensive side. I would say even here on Icebox as a whole. You mentioned that
overall,
whole
yeah.
first half was so slow.
What the fuck is this pasta?
They say, hey
Fucking
guys,
trolls.
we're 16 rounds in. They haven't done anything aggressive. We're expecting it this time, and they net their first kill onto Superman. So one set of smokes off the table. We'll see if Dicey can be enough. Trying.
The Roomba's baiting Raze. The Roomba's like, nah, you going first, motherfucker. I'm tired of entering. Alright, does Penny heal himself? Low-key, the 30 health heal is so useless. And I almost feel like it's goated for Penny to just save it. I don't know if that's like the case or not.
Up inside the nest, Oxy, good kill onto one. Dapper gonna find the next.
What's up, motherfuckers?
This is all she wrote
Oh my
here.
god, they are
G2
just like
tough
running
enough
at them
down
now.
as Rossi tries
Literally,
to guard
both
this,
teams are taking turns doing the same thing at each other. Like I said, this is a classic situation of the teams winning the other team's map pick, and then map 3, either 13-11 or OT guaranteed. It's a
It
classic
really
Riot
seems
script.
Like that's gonna be the case. And
Take turns destroying each
it
other.
just-
We
it
go
just
map
doesn't
3,
really
closest
make
game
sense to me,
ever.
right? Looking at this FaZe
13-11
composition,
or
yeah, we're excited
OT.
to see the Harbor,
Guaranteed.
but we never really got to see the Harbor
Guaranteed.
being played out to a point where it made sense for this team specifically, right? They're forced into this double controller. They have to play it slower.
the same
and
script
Baby
every
has
year.
These flashes of going in and trying to frag out, but and nobody else is able to capitalize from those. So
I called
Oxy is just
13-10.
gonna go
I was
off
fucking
for
with you
what could be
guys.
That last round gets to right away. Baby Bay is down.
I got you good, huh?
Rossi is
I got you
down.
good.
What can FaZe do anymore?
Rosa!
And that was so clean. Oxy stays.
Oh, it's last round.
Believers
Rosa.
have a map that they can look at and say, this guy really is him. He needs one more
Alright,
for
fuck
the
it.
4K. He'll be robbed of that, but Supa now needs to find the ace, and he's off to a good start here. Still healthy.
Wait,
Light
what?
shields, unfortunately,
What did I
but
see?
2 snake bites.
What happened?
An ultimate to play with.
I look at chat for
Attacker
1 second.
Turned defenders.
Blank!
LG2. Now to play this one slow. Supa needs to push forward, but Whip
Damn.
is on the back lines. And
G2 even one up them. They got fucked 13-5, and they're like, all right, you want to play? We could play 13-4 back to your ass.
You think it was gonna be
This may or may not be the last time we see Harbor from FaZe, or maybe even everyone.
players as well. They were able to play aggressive baby bay on the KO as well.
Dicey's talking to his coach like, yo, what the fuck are we doing, bro?
Match this map itself, but the composition really didn't line up to that idea.
Like, you ever make me play FaZe again? We're gonna have problems.
First time in challengers or the first match ever, and it just doesn't really work out at all.
But I respect the fact that they try something different.
Understand how is replacing that sage is when you see that the spike trying to be planted towards that B side, but even then it's
No, play FaZe, play Harbor. Sorry, what am I saying? If we ever play Harbor again, we're gonna have problems. Let's just play FaZe. Oh god. Listen, dude, I'm on like a different sleep schedule, everything. Like normally, I'm not even awake at